the same. I wanna see your body when you look so good, look so fine. Baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm around with you. Baby, I've been asking, been begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel
Hello, traders. Welcome to the Friday early pump stream where Bitcoin has just hit $69,000 for the first time since July 29th. Bitcoin miners are doing the same thing, highest levels since July. They're pumping like crazy. Altcoins are really starting to come alive right now. Dogecoin up 7+%. Dogecoin hit the first target of the trade setup like yesterday. Going into today, whatever, headed towards target 2. Solana's turned it around. A lot of good things happening. Gold, silver, going berserk, platinum, palladium. This is what happens when your government spends to levels we've never seen before, increasing the national debt by hundreds of billions of dollars. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad for the people that are not participating, that don't own these financial instruments, because cash is just getting destroyed. So pour one out for all your normie, no coiner, no stock holding friends, family members. Because, I mean, we know like half the country does not participate in the stock market, even less participate in Bitcoin. I don't even know how many people own Bitcoin in America or even in the West. So long time no see though, coming off a pretty nice birthday stream. Thanks everyone for coming out, and thanks for all the birthday wishes. It was great. Ate a 20-ounce Wagyu New York strip last night from the Salt Bay place. Ate my filled truffle mac and cheese after that hard workout before stream. It was just, it was great. It was really productive, good birthday. So thanks for being a part of it. And you can just see where we are right now. I went live before Power Hour. Power Hour is in 9 minutes, the last 60 minutes of the day and week of trading on the New York Stock Exchange. And we are just up against this very real level. Do you remember, does anyone remember what 69K is? If you don't know, you're about to be told. You will be illuminated, okay? It's not just a level that was formerly regarded as resistance a couple times in July before crashing, one of the fastest crashes ever. It is the previous cycle all-time high to the cent. The date was November 10th, 2021, when Bitcoin peaked, saw $69,000 and 0 cents, and it was over. Little do we know at the time, but it was done. And here we are, right back up against it for the second time in a few months. Last time it did not go very well last time, right? So this time, based on what we're looking at on the weekly, it's going to be different this time. We're thinking. What also was going on in July, there were not these year-large structures that had concluded their development, their maturation on altcoins. But now they are, and they're starting to take off, as you can see with some, right? I mean, what are we doing in here every day, looking at them, talking about them? Oh, I can do the comet, you know, space-time continuum. So I'll show you again why we think on the weekly, man bun double top screwed. It's this. It's this. It's like you were in the channel, the original trend line, anchor points, 1, 2, and 3, and then you had a 4th, right? You had good price action correlation all year there. I mean, yeah, you had a couple wicks out and stuff, but again, stick to the price, stick to the originals, and this is a mega breakout. I think it's undeniable, and you can see, I mean, once this breaks, 72, 74, and then we're gone. We're in price discovery in that trade setup. And another reason, right? Not just the weekly, the way it looked with this channel, it was also this. You're just gonna have no positive momentum for most of the year, half the year, and now you're starting to paint your first positive histogram wick. Chat, here it is.
Bruh. Hype in the chat. Look, listen.
Yeah, we're there, man. So I think this would just be the beginning. They might, you know, check back next week, coming weeks, but I'm thinking, man, the way these Bitcoin miners look, the composite operator has been accumulating Bitcoin miners for 2 years. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna over double his money on these assets that he's been accumulating for so long. And you will see. You'll be like, oh yeah, wow. Hello? Chat, is the stream on? Audio level's good. I'm not very good at this stuff, but Let me know. Oh, Square's at highs of day. Square's at highest price since May. Wow. Apple very close to all-time highs. Amazon rallying today. Nvidia pretty flat, up a little bit, but just nothing. So yeah, I mean, and again, gold, silver going nuts. So this is the chart of charts. I think RSI is, just think about it. You're at 58.8. You're not even in the bullish control zone yet. There's so much upside on the weekly before you become severely overbought again. Just imagine where Bitcoin's price is if we're at 83 to 88 on the RSI on the weekly again. Oh my God. I mean, just think about like the difference here. What's happened? Why man bun double top type behavior ideas are just not a good idea, right? It's like, so March 4th, well, let's just say December 2023, you were overbought on the weekly because the October to December run was insane. Okay, so by the time you were making it to 42K, oh yeah, you had to cool off. They reset the oscillator and they ran it again. And by the time you got to all-time highs, by the time March 4th, right, you were too cooked. Your RSI was completely cooked. And so they just began this major consolidation phase, which we didn't really know if it was accumulation, distribution, whatever, flag, we don't know, right? It's all about the levels, really, historical levels, which is 58K. They held it. But this time around, we are at the exact same price, chat, exact same price, 69K, as we were in March when we were at 88.8 on the RSI, and we are now at 58.9, 59 on the RSI. Think about that. That's a complete reset. And now the stage is set to become overbought again at much, much higher levels. So I thought that was a pretty cool little thing. I don't know, stat, fact, whatever. Okay, so good context. Yeah, you can't bank on going any higher when your weekly RSI is at 88. You're nuclear at that point. You got to cool off, man. And you have. And that's what's beautiful. Now we're breaking out. Okay, so let's go to Bitcoin dominance. Alert's been going off on that. That thing's been rocketing. Well, it was. I don't know. I mean, this is like, oh, 3-day multi-year high streak going for a 4th day of a multi-year high streak. We're at the highest close, right? 59%. We got 1 more percent, man. 1 more percent. And we're just waiting. This is a multi-year target. We've been waiting on this for so long, since the Wyckoff accumulation became evident 2 years ago, and Bitcoin's outperforming, but the altcoins are still doing okay. Like certain individual ones are outperforming Bitcoin pretty hard today. A lot are actually. Oh, not a lot, just a handful. I mean, Dogecoin, the big one. So, Bitcoin futures, real quick. Yeah, so I think you already broke out. People are going to adjust and say whatever they want, and that's fine. For me, it was all about that 59K back test, recapturing the 200 moving average, another higher low. It's like 1, 2, 3 lows. Yeah, third valley, and then now you got high, higher, high, higher, high. You got really good, or you got a compelling argument to say definitively maybe the trend is reversing back to the upside. But I really would feel a lot better if buyers are recapturing the July 29th high, if we're taking that out. I mean, on the daily, you could see if all stayed the same or equal in the next 2 hours, we'd be making a higher candle close than the one we saw July 26th, which is great. Right? Traders settling up at a higher level now than they did at the last peak. I mean, that is a higher high, at least somewhat, not with the wick, but the candle close. I mean, you're going on the futures, you're going for the highest daily candle close since June 10th. Now you're cracking into the other high. So this is really good. This is what you want to see. So we just need more of this. And maybe this weekend we have crazy party. Bama beats Tennessee in Knoxville. Bitcoin blows up, goes 70 plus K. We stream on the weekend, first time in a long time, just cause it's crazy. I mean, that would be a fun birthday weekend. That's all I want for my birthday, okay? Is to have to go live on the weekend, cause Bitcoin price is going so berserk, or some altcoins are, okay? So that's really your Bitcoin right there, okay?
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
All right, old Ethereum looking okay. Going for a bullish and golden candle. Going for the highest daily close since late September. Nothing really to write home about, but great bottoming structure. Matured above 2,400. You can manage risk. Your target's 2,900 to 3,000, I think. There's a supply line a little lower than that, 2,800, whatever. That's the target area up there. If Bitcoin's just going to continue to stay going up or stay flat, sideways here, that's your target on Ethereum. Above that, 200 moving average, that's a lot. It's a mouthful to be like, oh, we're just breaking 3,030, because if you're doing that, you're breaking every single level. And then, yeah, let's talk about $3,500 being the next target. Sure, just not until these levels are breached. That would be, we're on deck for that. Okay. BNB up 1%, 1.38%, just up against this resistance. They sold it off, and there's just so much demand, I guess, at this point that they failed to see the bottom of what you consider a range. And now we're back up against the $600 level. That's really favorable price action. I think that you have a pretty good probability of going to 621 at this point, because the pivot was here. It wasn't at 510. It wasn't at 470. That's partial decline behavior, and you are range bound. So rectangling, that's where you have valid partial decline identification. So pretty good here too. Up against resistance. Bitcoin up against resistance. What about Solana? Is Solana? No, Solana's not up against resistance yet, but still has yet to make a higher high since March. Like, that's reality on Solana, right? You don't want to be real, but I feel good. Like, this is an active trade setup. I own it, right? From 130s, the 130s, waiting on 190 plus, or to get stopped out. I don't know if it'll play out, chat, right? I like how the 200 moving average is being defended somehow. I love the third valley. I love the failure from sellers to not be able to test 130 on the sell-off. That's a sign of strength almost, you'd think. But again, at the end of the day, we need to make a freaking higher high. Every one, they're all lower highs. So please, maybe take out 161 at least, 162. That would confirm this whole bullish reaccumulation structure, I guess, at 124 to 130. Yeah, that would really confirm everything. So have your alerts set up on this one. Still looking great, man, for upside. Chat, everyone doing okay? Sorry, I haven't even looked at chat. We've just been trying to provide the value, right? Like, I get in here, people have limited on time. It's just like, okay, we've got to analyze. So, wow, silver, yeah, the metals, man, they're killing it. Composite operator, man, I think he's got his fill of a lot of assets, and I don't really want to go yet to the S&P or gold or silver yet. I kind of want to keep it XRP, because people will riot. XRP, whatever, dude. Have fun with your stable coin. Underperforming everything always and forever. Like, you can own it, fine, but just know, like, that money will always will underperform the other money you have in other positions. It's just gonna be reality. But yeah, cool, dude. Above 54,599, 63.8 cents. That's the target. It's easy, very easy here. I don't know, like, whatever. Hope it holds. Hope it runs to 63.8 cents. I'm not really concerned about it, because they're just better assets with better yield potential over the next month, 2, 3 months, whatever. Okay, so looked at it because it's top crypto, whatever. Let's look at Doge. Top 10, man. Look, there you go, chat. There you go. Highest price seen on Doge since July 22nd, breaking that 200 moving average, breaking the local high from September. On the way to 15 plus cents. It was beautiful, man. It was a dream of all dreams. The space-time continuum, that very small window of time we discussed on streams, it's gone. You get it? The Doge comment left. You cannot see the Doge comment anymore. You cannot enter reasonably, responsibly anymore. You'd be FOMOing. You'd be asking to lose money in the short term on a pullback. You wouldn't know how to strategize a stop loss at this point. Get wrecked. Beautiful. So I'll see you at higher prices eventually. Yeah, if you don't know, there it is. I mean, it was pretty conservative first target, but yeah, done. There it is. Simple. You don't know at the time, but hey, man. I mean, look, if they really turn things around, third target, that's just a chapter closing in the longer term book where you might go way higher. Way, way higher. Just conservative trade setup, man. Okay. Shiba looking good too. Really, I mean, it was like a falling wedge breakout. I don't know what this thing is. Just looking at top 10 crypto, man. Sad, right? Up 3.8%, up against that 200 simple moving average.
Hey Mitch,
But,
may you chart
looking ready
Mumu,
to go test 2,000
USDT,
plus
next C
again.
exchange.
Dickie Emerson, thank you for the $25 super chat. He wants to see Mumu. Mumu is the bull, right? You have Bobo the bear, and you have Mumu the bull. Yeah, Mumu. Will you be my Valentine? To Bobo. Wow. So memes. Animal meme coins. Been wilding out, I guess. You know, we saw Harry Potter, Sonic Obama, Inu Tin coin yesterday. It went berserk. It was crazy. Wow. Shiba has the hidden bullish divergence plan beginning to play out. Look, you had a low, and now you had a higher low, and you got higher levels of negative Momo. It's completely reset. You're starting to go positive momentum, so that impending price action continuation is this is starting. I mean, maybe it's beginning. Like, you know, go test 2,000. Think you break that, you go to 27, 2,800. So those are your bigger cryptos, man. Remember, everyone was scared about VeChain yesterday. I know it's not really there yet. We're not really there. I know it could fail. It sucks, but dude, it's sitting there. The space-time continuum. This very rare moment in time that if you give it a week from now, you won't be able to reasonably manage your risk, or you won't be able to take a position at the level that makes the most sense, which is right now. You'll miss it. It'll be at like 3 cents, and you'll just be like, dang, dude, should I buy now? And it's like, what? It's going to pull back, make another higher low, and run later. I mean, this is it. You're being given the chance, and it took a year plus to get to where we are right now on these charts. I can only keep telling you this. Like, if you're just not going to do anything, why are you even watching? Like, what are you doing, dude? What were you doing on storage, man? Like, it's the same thing. It's like, it was here, screaming about it, pinging everyone in the world about it. And it blew up. And it's not even close to being done yet. Like, not even. So, but it took a year for all of this to develop. And now it's starting to play out. Fantastic. We want to talk about Sin, some S coin, but it's not about the S coin per se. It's all about education and ranges and price action correlation to the bottom of a trading range.
I missed the B-Day stream.
Momentum shifts.
Hope you are enjoying it.
On the right shoulder.
Cheers.
SoFlo, Mike Mick, thank you so much for the 5 super chat. Really appreciate it. I think you would also agree that looking at something like Synapse, I don't care if it's gold, silver, Nvidia, Google, Butthole Coin, Hog Futures, Cheese Futures, Cocoa, I don't care. If it's set up like this, it's the optimum trade setup for the swing trader, position trader. Easiest place to set up an entry stop loss, to construct a trading plan, and you have max upside potential. 177, that's 200+% upside here. This is something where someone owns this and they have their stop loss set up way lower and they're just waiting to get paid. It's very rare you get opportunities like this. And it's some S coin, whatever, Synapse, dude, on Coinbase. But this is a holy grail setup, man. It's rare, okay? You got pocket aces on something like Synapse, okay? You just do. Bitcoin. Oh yeah, chat. We are in Power Hour, so it is. You know.
It's time for Power Hour.
And so Bitcoin's trading at the highest price seen since Trump said.
Have a good time with your Bitcoin, your crypto, and everything else that you're playing with.
He was right. Everything else was rug pulls that he creates, apparently. Yeah. So we could just look at all the altcoins all day, right? I don't even think we had a request, so it's fine. But here we are, knocking on 69K, chat. 69. Oh, Dick Emerson want a moo-moo? Let me just look at it real quick. Oh, by the way, chat.
I like turtles.
Value Sensei.
We have an ongoing breakout attempt on total market cap. They broke the channel already, but we're going for an engulfing candle. They back tested the 200 yesterday as support. Shoot, it's crazy. And now you're going. And we're currently trading at the highest price since July 31st. But dudes, I'm telling you, this old high from April 2021 is the level, okay? You get crazy price action above this level to a minimum of 2.456 trillion. So this is a big deal. This is a major deal. This is all we wanted, all we needed. This was getting to Mordor, getting to Mount Doom somehow, and they've done it. So take the ring, throw it into the fires of Mount Doom. My God. Save Middle Earth. Total Mark Cap and Jonathan. Totals. Okay. Yeah. Let's just take a gander at the S&P 500, the spider, you know, the ETF of it. Looks like a bullish harami. Somehow they're bullish haramiing yesterday's red close, red candle. The candle and the wig is completely confined within the previous body. I like it. Potential bullish harami, which is not bad. So we would get confirmation on Monday if we had a higher close today than the close we will receive today. Nice. The Dow Jones Industrial Average going for the highest daily candle close in human history. Already intraday saw the highest price in human history. After pausing at the 1.618, just continuing to run, it is something out of a movie. Face melting. But it's really, remember, all of this is really just your purchasing power, your fiat purchasing power, evaporating before your very eyes at the fastest rate in the history of the New World Order that began after World War II. Westerners' purchasing power has never been collapsing at this pace ever, and it's only gonna get worse. Because we have to service all this debt, so therefore we have to print more money, therefore we have more debt to service, therefore it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, man. It's real bad, actually. People will see. NASDAQ just hanging out, 18.5. I mean, it's harami maybe, but, you know, up against that gap fill. They have not yet tested all-time highs, the ones we saw in July. Not yet. And I think those Mag 7's kind of lagging. Google and Tesla and Meta. NVIDIA even really, I mean, NVIDIA hit all-time highs yesterday, but it's not really going anywhere. Microsoft not really going anywhere. That's pretty much preventing, I think, the NASDAQ from really going much higher. But then you go to the small caps, and it's, you know, a couple days ago, saw the highest price, highest close in years, right? Highest daily close in over 2 years. Still waiting on 230 probably. Would an uptrend for the small caps. Really nice trend now. So I think, you know, in between two levels, but I think you're going to be seeing all-time highs in the coming months probably, based on all just the money printing, devaluation, the repricing of all assets because of that. Yeah. Okay. Here's your gold. Can we please get some Jesus chimes and some hype in the chat? I mean, somehow they put in hidden bullish divergence on almost a nothing burger swing low, and now you're showing positive momentum again on this incredible candle. Wow, you just can't even remember. 2783 is the log scale golden mean ratio, $2,783. It just coincidentally happens to be the 100% measured move of that behemoth cup with Hendelman. Yeah, there it is. So if I go log scale, you can see perfect, $2,783 on deck. Doesn't mean it's going to stop there, but dude, look at the monthly RSI. We're sitting at 82. That is the highest level seen since August of 2020. So it's been over 4 years since we've seen a relative strength this high. And normally up here, that's normally where they start peaking out. You don't know if it's going to go to 84 or 85 or 84, but it's currently at 82. So
can you
yeah,
look at open? Big M shape, but
there.
gap fill at 1.5.
Nuclear. James B, thanks for the 20. We can look at open. We'll look at open. Thank you. Okay, so gold, insane. And then silver, also insane. And it was all about what? Remember the rising 3 methods on silver on the monthly? Anyone remember, chat, at all? Ah, yes. I see. So this is virtually being confirmed with price action. The follow through candle. And we're just heading to the next level. Heading to the overhead resistance from 2012. Multiple times 2012. It was also a swing low in June 2011. This is 34.52 on deck. See you there. After that, you got aggressive harmonic targets. The top of the bat Gartley 37.63. Then after that, you got all-time highs $48.50 up there. So just continuing to do its thing. What an uptrend and what a pattern for the ages. That in the end, it seems like has prophesized the continuation. Wow, man. Real quick, just want to say thanks so much to Rudolph. Thank you for the 20 months continued support in Citadel/Patreon. Really appreciate that, man. So long. That's amazing. Turbozin, thank you for joining the Citadel for the first time yesterday. And then Dan Bruns, thank you for the 9 months renewal of Citadel/Patreon today. Thank y'all for that. All right, new thumbnail. Hype in the chat. It's beautiful. Give me a sec. Yeah, Bitcoin's still just unable to crack 69K. There was just so much supply there that they saw it for 1 second and then it was gone. Yeah, 69K is definitely a level of all levels now. Okay, nice. New thumbnail is confirmed. Thanks for the 760 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the market melt up, the devaluation of our fiat purchasing power, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here on a Friday early stream. Yeah, silver, platinum. It's time, man. It is time for platinum. Yes, sir. Everything you could dream of on platinum has developed, matured, and it took how long? How many days from the low to the third valley? It took 741 days for this platinum comet to make it into our naked eyesight. So the comet's there. It might be here for a little while too. It's a huge comet, man. Whoa, it's slow going, but you got to realize how significant this is and what this represents. And I mean, you're looking at way higher prices soon on platinum. Okay, just letting you know. Yeah, okay. 68, 790, get wrecked. 69K buyers. I don't know who you are, but that's crazy. Okay, so just real quick, US oil started sucking again. It's done, dude. This is a bear trend. Okay, this is confirming it for sure. Confirming it. Like there is, I can't even believe there was so much optimism on it's gonna hold, dude. That right there, it's the worst. Just think about it. They ran it up. They confirmed it as resistance. There was such a lack of demand this time that they couldn't even touch or test that 200-day simple moving average on this last test. It's like rolling over. It's like, let's see, it's 61 probably now. It's garbage. They're about to break into the bearish control zone again too. Oh my God, it's just gross. And there it goes, chat. Yes, that was it. What a joke, man. they're not gonna. I guess Wall Street doesn't want 69K to be broken on this Friday. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, oil dumpster, man. Yeah, we'll knock this out, and then we'll go to like the stuff that's good looking. Those Bitcoin miners. Yeah, the Moo coin looks great, man. It looks fantastic. I mean, you don't need me. Thank you for the contribution, but yeah, Moo is gonna freaking go nuts. Yep, it looks primed for way higher prices. I mean, come on, you know, you got all the structure there. It's not too far gone yet. It hasn't gone. Like the comet is still visible to the naked eye, kind of, but it's about to start getting away from you. Yeah, this is it, man, on Moo. A wonderful chart. Good trend. Love how the buyers defended this old high as support. I mean, this went on for months, a couple months. It's great. Yeah, I mean, target wise, probably the highest close ever. I think that you'd probably be targeting for 1/10 of 1 penny, 1/100th of a penny or whatever. So you got upside here on Moo. Like target like 77% upside on Moo. Beautiful. I can't even believe it. Like, it's a joke, but it's not about the asset, dude. It's always been about the structures and the trend and the price action correlating to key levels from history. This is set up, dude. Moo. I can't even. Wow. I'm in the chat from Moo coin. Wow. Yeah, everyone's getting pinged on this one. Unreal. Okay, James B wanted open. This is just a Bitcoin breakout, 69K breakout waiting room pretty much at this point. Bitcoin miners moon. Hey, how about Nano? Nano had a comeback today, hit highest level since July. Wow, insane. I think it's probably pulled back a lot, but yeah, open. Not really feeling great about it anymore. Yeah, I'm not liking the price action lately locally here. I mean, you got a chance, but dude, below this, it's just. You got to think that maybe 115's coming. What I hate is the local price action you're receiving, right? You're getting rejecting 200, coming back down, making a lower low than previous low. Then you're rallying. Hey man, I get it. You're rallying. Okay, spring back test. Nice spring back test. But then it's like, what? Why are you two lows confirming distribution from the previous high? From the previous highs, obviously. And now it's like rolling over and you're just right back at it. It's like, I mean, there is a chance, right? Like this might be it, but you got to get favorable price action at the level. And so far, it's kind of sketch. It's like weak price action, right back at it, taking out this low. I know you haven't made, lower lows than this low yet, but so it's all about this 183. I really can't say. Like, we got to wait for more data here, but not great so far. Gap fill at 150. Yeah, see, I mean, like, you just... 150 you said? Gap fill at, it's like 136, dude. Yeah, I mean, again, since there are so many assets that exist at this current time that are presenting us with ungodly, unholy, mega-sized setups for higher prices, accumulation, confirmed, evident buying campaign, composite, man, I just don't know why you'd ever take a look at this. It's like, hey man, you could go date a 10 out of 10. You go date a supermodel, but you're like, hey man, could you look at open? It's like this like morbidly obese woman that can barely walk, and she's voting for open borders, and she's very vocal about, like, why would I care about open door technologies when I could just go buy, well, I could have already bought IREN. Confirmed uptrend, undeniable accumulation, higher highs, higher lows, positive price action correlation to key levels. So much demand that they put in a third valley, and the sellers were unable to even test that $7 target again. That's that inflection point. They are holding the 200 moving average. virtually, I mean, there's hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. Oh, okay, the Wombo combo. And now it's just hit its highest level since August 1st. So, and upside's crazy. I mean, upside potential, $14, $15+. It's just like, if there are assets that exist on markets that look like this, you would never own Open Door or whatever that crap's called. You just wouldn't do it. You just move along, sir. Find the best, most impeccable setup and put your finite capital into those assets, not, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, I don't know. Chip flipper, is that true? I just kind of, I'm not worried about that one, you know, like Energizer is just like, I'm going with God, going with the structure. Here we go, baby. Chat, here you are in Power Hour on this stream. Energizer going for its highest daily candle close since January 29th. After the most legendary structure development over the course of how many days again? Oh, 700 days of development of this pattern. All of it. Not just the M shape, but the accumulation structure with the form of confirmation on the third low. And guess what? Look at this. The buyers holding, spring back test, September 24th, this level, this 2016 valley. Like, you're just in this waiting to get paid because this is cycle reversing. This will probably go to $41 if you give me enough time, man. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that's just... Don't delete it, man. Just, like... People who come in spamming shilling S coins, you don't put them in timeout. You don't delete it. You just hide them because they're not here for traditional technical analysis. They're only here because, hey, Bitcoin hit 69K today. They've never shown up when Bitcoin was flat for 7 months. Nope. They're just here trying to victimize you, the viewer. That's what these people in the chat do. They come and spam in their scam coin. They want you to be their exit liquidity. Yeah. Okay. Energizer. Poised for greatness. If you're patient, I think you get at least 37.50, but probably 40. Yep. It's a dream setup, but whatever. 700 plus days. You understand that is like double the size of the Baba Gartley. And what's going to happen? There'll be a news-driven catalyst. Energizer Bunny got on steroids, and his Energizer Bunniness is now double the effectiveness. 15% candle on Energizer. The crowd goes wild. I mean, that stuff happens. Composite Man's a master of accumulating position, painting these structures, and when he's done, he makes the call. And then it's all over CNBC. It's on Forbes. It's in New York Times. It's everywhere, man. It's on Twitter. It's on talk radio. It's people talking. Okay. So, beautiful. This freaking artwork, man. These composite operators. Again, I told you, I want to shake their hands. I wish I could. But they are in the shadows. The man behind the curtain. Yeah, and the silver miner, I was talking about AG. Good God, dude. What a freaking king. I mean, M-shaped type 2 return. Look at it. Highest price since May and heading on up, man. This is it. This is the bottom. This was the AG Comet down here. And now you're probably going to go. I mean, $8.30, probably near $10 in the future. This was it, man. This was it. If it wasn't here, it was nowhere. I mean, you have to understand what happens. Look, last time they back tested like this key level, like they took it to 1240. I mean, that's a big target too. So just bye purchasing power. Your cash is trash at the most amplified level ever. Okay, so we got to look at these miners, man, because I would be remiss because they're such a dream. We looked at IRN already. How about HUT? Uptrend, in an uptrend, higher lows, such a lack of selling pressure that those sellers were unable to go test that key level, the old trade setup entry, and now they created the Momo shift, and now they're breaking the midpoint of this range, and now I think you're going to 1827. It could be in a couple days, could be in a couple weeks. Gap fill up there at $18+. It's on deck, man. We talked about this yesterday. We were literally on the stream yesterday before this candle saying the same thing, just because of the structure, the trend, the context. Bitfarms, that was like, it's not dead yet. Remember, it's not dead yet, but it's starting to get weird. But hey, man, it's okay. They're confirming accumulation. They are. And now you're breaking the $2 level. You're at the highs of the day right now as I'm speaking to you. And this little $2 level, I mean, if you don't fake out and you break it, 281 target. Easy 281. So that's crazy upside potential. Like 37 to 40% upside on Bitfarms. BTBT. Going for the highest daily candle close since July 16th. But understand, on this one, the composite operator, it's so evident these people have been accumulating, and now they're aggressively accumulating. As you can see, one low in October 2023, November. Okay, then they made a little lower low, but it was pretty much the same low. Okay, they rivaled it, they back tested it. Okay, same market participants, but now, since August 5th, there's so much demand now from the same people accumulating over all this time that the sellers, when they take over, are unable to go test that same level again. And then again, locally, this low is higher than this low. Then all of a sudden, this low is higher than this low, than this low, and all three of these lows are higher than these lows. And that's his signature. And so the rule of three, resolution, you are resolving. And I think you're 440 to 445s on deck. And if they break that, man, if they can truly break this and it's not a fake out, life-changing. We're talking 855 target. Yeah. So I'm thinking doubling in price or more if you give me enough time. BTBT. Right, wasn't really anything that special to me in terms of structure. There was no good back tests, key levels, but it's running, it's random. You can have random pumps and stuff. You don't have to have structures, but we look at the structures and the framework because we know it increases our probability. So you can just randomly buy right, and you're doing pretty well. But meh. BTDR had a good setup. It was really nice. I didn't even know it existed. And this is the same thing. It's like momentum shift above the 200. You're going to take this thing probably to $9.18, and if they break that, 1281 to 1453. I mean, if you're breaking 918, you're probably targeting for 1453. But yeah, I know, top of the harmonic, 12, 13 bucks, you know. So this is set up. This is poised for way higher prices, man. BitDeer Technology. CleanSpark had its own massive M shape, and look at that reaction you're getting off the 886 of an asset in an uptrend. This was a huge deal, man. There was so much demand this time, they couldn't even test 771, which is so important of a level. Look what they did in 2020 when it was confirmed as support. They took this thing to 42.58. So I think eventually it's all about 15 bucks. If they can break 15, yeah, 26 bucks, the whole uptrend would continue probably. This is great, you know. Momentum harmonic, I guess. Mara held that local low, spring back test, but still $19.50 to $21. There's just so much work to be done. They have to break this. You're not out of the woods on this one, like you know, maybe Iran has this green grass, blue skies to way higher levels. This one's there's adversity. You know, you have limited upside potential, right? Because you don't know if they're going to be able to break this. It's been such a difficult level. There could be a tremendous amount of supply there, but if they do break it, that's where this whole thing continues, and we hit $31, $34, and maybe even higher. You know, because the uptrend is very real. You have a very real uptrend. Like, I mean, from January, I mean, this whole year. Right, they put in a bottom at 1469, and so it didn't even come close to rivaling the previous discernible swing low. So we know there's still way more than before. And now the sellers have failed twice, and it's been reconfirmed since the spring back test. So that's like one of your most powerful technical indicators. Yeah, I think this could very well go a lot higher. Just I like other ones a little better because of they don't have to deal with this major freaking level right above them. So. Okay. Okay, SDIG was a dream of all dreams, man. We looked at it yesterday, and we're just like, I can't even believe it looks like this. And now look at it, less than 24 hours later, it's up 12%. And this is a dream. I mean, I posted a trade setup on the 6th or 7th here, but now we got a confirmation low. Confirmation now, chat, that the bottom of the trading range is the bottom again. No longer is it going to fail. This is a breakaway gap. They are getting acquired by some company, Bitfarms. I don't know. I can't remember. It's news driven, and so there's such a huge gap and such high volume that this gap's not filling anytime soon. And in fact, we have max upside potential. So it's up 12% today. But guess what the target is? Even with it being up 12% today from where it is right now, you still have another 62 to 96% upside on stronghold digital mining. It's insane. You'd be looking for this on anything that exists as a trader, a range trader. This is the perfect spot. Okay, so those are your miners, man. Okay, cool. So Netflix reported earnings yesterday, and it gapped up, and now it is where? Jesus chimes for Netflix. All-time highs, man. What a run it's been on. I can't even, 765, near the highs of the day. And trying to break this channel, man. This old supply line, my God, goes back to 2022. It's been tested and respected every single time. So even when they like break it, like 2023, it was just completely reversed. So we'll be paying attention to this supply line that's had so much respect. Are they going to respect it this time, or are they just actually going to say, you know what, forget it, price discovery now, we're gone? I mean, I don't know. This is just wild. Okay, so just bring it to your attention. Oh, I forgot to look at Hive. I don't know. Yeah, Hive's a trade setup, right? Was it? Yeah. Hive was the trade setup, posted October 10th. It was incredible. I mean, just positive price action correlations, key levels, M-shapes completing, bullish divergence on the type 2 return. I mean, like, what else could you ask for, man? And now it's trading at its highest price since, July 31st, going for the highest daily close since like July 24th, and heading to 430. That's the target, 430. If they break 430, then 574, 685 after that. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Rule of 3. When you gonna learn, man? Resolution after the 3rd time. Yeah, trade setup posted 8 days ago. Yeah. Yeah, we might as well look at MicroStrategy too, since it's so connected. Killing it, man. I mean, the next target, IMO, is 248.71. That is an unfilled gap from March of 2000. And the target after 248.71 would be all-time highs, where I think $333 will be tested. I'll show you on the chart if you want to see it. There it is. What day? It was the date of March 10th, 2000. Candlelight close at like 313, but that's it. That's where we're headed eventually, I think. It makes so much sense if Bitcoin breaks 69K and runs to the 70s. It makes so much sense why MicroStrategy is going to see that $300+ target. Yeah. So it was like they front ran MicroStrategy, where we didn't know on Bitcoin, but now we're seeing. Oh, okay. Yeah, they knew. They all knew. And whales are buying at the highest level they've ever bought Bitcoin at too. You've got crazy inflows starting to happen on the ETF, Bitcoin ETFs again. Stage is set, man. I already showed you on the weekly. The histogram, the breakout of the channel. I don't care. You can be a trend line, anchor point, adjust bro, but I'm leaving mine the same, and I'm calling this weekly a breakout. This is a weekly candle breakout. So okay, and then you had crypto adjacent, a couple grayscale trusts like Zcash and Litecoin's grayscale trusts look good technically for higher prices. Look at Nano, This is one that I own just because it was technical. It was identified. We identified the type 1, and then I can't remember who it was that came in and did the type 2 around like September 9th, 10th. And this broke out. It back tested the breakout a couple times, and now it's been running. I don't know if it'll sustain or anything, but there's just no resistance here until like $28. So, and it's just very low volume. It's just really high volume coming in the past 3 days. So you wonder if there's like interest in this asset. I mean, I love it above 1567, 1646, just based on the fact that just like why, like $28 to $30 would be the target here. So CDE, another was a gold miner, precious metal. I mean, what a freaking trend it's in. Hidden bullish divergence, about to start playing out with positive Momo. And this is going 743 target. They break that. You're going to the $8.80 to $9 targets up there. Wow. New gold's insane. Just this one already was crazy, dude. I mean, this was all identified way back then. I mean, chat, I mean, how many times you had to see the M shapes and the class accumulation after the M shapes to become a believer? And what's taught here? I mean, my God, man. It's reliable. It's the most reliable. And just a lot of different minas. This is wheat and precious metals, all-time highs, up almost 5%. It's just gone, man. It's beautiful. Baba's back up today a little bit after the spectacular breakout where everyone was scared about this for so long, just whatever. And yeah, I guess we were $2 off the second target of this trade setup. Already hit 1, so waiting. You know, they might fill these gaps. They might even take it back to 86.75. But that would be great back test. That could be a re-entry. But this, I think the whole trend's reversed now based on this. Well, we'll see. Yeah, and everything else, like not many things up like too much today. Yeah, like the Mag 7 just not really doing much. Also, and Apple, I mean, Apple's kind of okay, but like Meta, chat, remember the dark cloud cover that was identified? There it is. The dark cloud cover never got invalidated. Ever. Dark cloud cover. Just because they ran it up to 600 again, there was no candle close above the dark cloud cover. This, look how beautiful this was. I mean, this is the education, man. Like, learn from this. Oh, a crazy run, a price discovery. You hit a psychological 600. And then this pattern presents itself. And yeah, you don't get followed through immediately, but it never became invalid, right? Japanese candlestick reversal patterns become invalid when their opens are eclipsed by a candle close, and that you got a price action, but you never got confirmed. So just following through and going for the lowest daily candle close since October 2nd, and this could be more downside. I mean, there's unfilled gaps down here. Why would they not fill those? They've never, I guess they did back test 531 as soon as they broke it September 17th, but it seems like kind of stalling out here. There was some bearish divergence, I guess, in the MACD, and probably going to make a higher low than the previous low and run again later. I'm just saying, like, that's cool that we can, in real time, identify the pattern and it playing out now. Mark Saunders, you got pullbacks, man. I've been in here, and I've told you 1,000 times. After that 58,000 bullish back test, the entry was $60,000. The stop loss was below $57,500, and that's it. So if you're at $69,000 now, that means you're $9,000 higher from the time I told you when it was strategic and made sense to maybe long Bitcoin with a good trading plan. So what do you want me to do? Like, see, this is what I'm saying. People start coming in the stream when Bitcoin's run up $9,000 off what we consider a decent entry. And they're like, what should I do? And I'm like, I don't know what to do to help people. Like when these things run, like when the comments are gone, they're gone. Like, I'm not here to help you, dude. Like when that happens. So you're like asking me, should I buy Bitcoin today when it's up against $69,000, 2021 cycle top? Like, dude, how can I answer that? I'm not going to tell anyone to like, oh yeah, good time to buy an asset when it's testing a previous cycle resistance. After a pretty decent run, you know, pretty freaking straight line up since that October 10th. So we've had a week of just number go up, and Bitcoin tends to go number go up, number go down, number go up. It doesn't tend to just straight line up, but I mean, I think the last time it made sense was testing here, like that, as close to 65K as possible. But now you're off that, and it's like, dude, I can't help you. Crazy. I'm saying I go live for free, like every day, 5 days a week, just about, and like we were here every day of those days when it made sense, talking about the same thing. 60K entry, 57 for stop, way higher prices for targets. It will pick up though, like the same, all the, what should I do now? Should I buy today? Should I buy now? That will continue to get more and more severe over the coming weeks, months, based on these setups. Yeah, they want to buy when everything's up. That's how the composite operator is such a genius, man. Like, I mean, think about the composite, man. You know, he'll have like a BABA setup for 460 days. He'll class accumulation structure for another 75 days or whatever, 500 plus days of his accumulation buying campaign. And like, you'll tell people about it and they'll complain about it. They'll say, nah, this is crap. This is stupid. This isn't going anywhere. And then they'll wait till BABA jumps up 30% in like 2 weeks. And then they'll ask, should I buy now? They'll start trying to buy now. They'll FOMO. And it's like, that's the composite operator, like using you as exit liquidity. So he takes profit on his first target, and you're buying and he's selling to you, and then it dumps hard, and then you panic sell probably on the way down because you don't know what you're doing, and you have no plan. You're just, oh my God, you're getting played by the market. You're not playing the market, you're getting played by the market. Yeah, pretty lame power hour, dude, for Bitcoin. Ran up, hit 69K, I think, as the stream was starting, and just nothing since then. Just, it's okay, nothing burger candle. It's just annoying. It's like, man, it could have been more fun. It could have been more fun stream, you know? Oh, drug. Yeah, remember where drug was up 3,334% or whatever in a week? I guess it got wrecked. No, not really. It's up again today. Oh my God, it's up even more. What's it up on the week? Yeah, it got up to 78, but they didn't tell you it was up 5,000% this week. 5,000.
Great stonk day. Can we look at our GTI Rigetti Spaghetti QBTS and PLG Slade today as well? Much respect. Folded hands, PLG, smiling face with hearts.
Yeah, PLG, crazy. PLG was nice. It had the butterfly and the higher lows. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it had definitely pretty good down here. I mean, like, if not here, then when? I mean, this is it. This is the bottom. So it breaks 198, boom, 281, boom, 350, boom, $5 after that. I mean, yeah, this is a bottom. This is what bottoms end up looking like. Love how the moving average up sloping now. It already had a golden cross, whatever. It's good. Yeah. PLG platinum. That's solid for upside. Oh, you want to look at RGTI killed it. But it was not really great. I mean, it went to the level. My God, the way it tested 66.8 cents, like 2022 low, and it didn't really look that special to me. I mean, there wasn't anything that great. It didn't, all these lower highs. It just pumped. Yeah, I just wasn't that impressed with it, I guess. I guess you'd be like XABC, probably D, 886. You know, it's all bottoming out, an 88% retrace from this low to high. Yep, 886. That's what happens, Larry. Yep, the magic Jesus zone, we call it the Jesus zone. Let's look at Square. We haven't looked at Square today. been beautiful so far. My God. Going for the highest daily candle close since April 29th. What a sequence of candles. Like, what is going on? These bots are crazy, dude, right? Like, what the... Look at that, man. Look at that. Like they're decorating the chart or something, like Christmas lights. I don't know. Wild. So I guess Monday is going to be red, and then the Tuesday is going to be a green higher high again. Who knows? But either way, $83. I guess at least $80. Or $81.20 we're waiting on. If we ever see 90, there's a huge breakout chance. So this is just a beautiful dragon, bullish back test, key level, accumulation. I mean, I think you got a buying campaign going on for the composite man. And I think we'll see probably, if you give me enough months, we'll probably see 140 eventually for a test. Yeah, it's fantastic. Just kind of barely up today. And on total, as you can see, they were trying to break it, but this is what I'm talking about. It's just real life, man. It's just a real level. They tested on the 15th and the 16th. They couldn't break it. They rejected it, and now we're trying again, and it's a little stronger attempt. But as you can see, you're still just unable to really break it right now. It is just at the breakout point. This is why we never call them true breakouts until we get a candle close confirmed above it. So you got 4 hours and 8 minutes till this candle closes. And you would prefer it be above 2.3 trillion, not below it. Excuse me. Poof. Yeah, we got to look at something. This is very, very, gosh dang it. Yeah, you just got to see here real quick. This is a trade setup posted. This is a position trade. This will take months to play out. But you just got to understand what's going on in Archer Aviation. This is like a dream setup. It's very rare. We don't see it like this often. This is a bullish Gartley pattern. 786 confluent with a 1414 fib extension. The magic confluence level. I mean, I've seen these and like this is how insane things occur. But it just so happens you have confluence on the harmonic and it's completing. Oh, it just happens to be this trading range bottom February 2022. Type 1, type 2, type 2 with the bullish divergence. Not just on the daily, like on this right, on the second test on the daily, you have local exhaustion, seller exhaustion. And then now on the weekly, you have major exhaustion from sellers at this key level. And you have what is called U-shape volume. It's the U-shape volume. So you normally have high volume at the beginning of the pattern, and at the end of the pattern, when the pattern is concluding, the volume picks up again. And so this is just indicating that resolution's coming based on a volume signature we know as the U-shape. So, I mean, there is nothing about this that's bearish. This is the most, and it could fail, of course, but this is like having pocket aces at a poker game. You have the best hand you could ever dream of in a poker game. So the world is yours. How are you going to play your pocket aces? Easiest way to construct a trading plan on this asset. It's the lowest risk, highest reward opportunity, and the structure's so large that I think it's reliable. It's very reliable. It's about 532 days of structural development. That's what you go with. Assets like this for your portfolio, your IRA, 401k, whatever. This is, yeah. Archer Aviation, incredible, man. Aerospace defense. Yeah, G-Dog. I don't know. I mean, he said we eaten, and then like I went back to it, and like, hey, we already had data here. So it's not about who finds what, man. But yeah, it's just more about the structures, and it's like about, hey, can we take advantage of this and make money ourselves for ourselves and our families? Yeah, we can. We should. But it's like you learn the system, you learn the framework, and you start finding things like this, and it's like this is like one of the best setups. I mean, you know, you look at Baba and it's its own flavor of beautiful, but this in itself, this is a I mean, it's not quite a 618, but a 56% retrace. But I'm just more interested in the 1414 confluence with the 786. I love that, man. I love the U-shaped volume. Everything about this just is golly. But you've been warned, right? I mean, this is a trade setup in the Patreon/Citadel. Like the entry, the stop losses, the take profits are all there. So there's not much chatting here today. It's pretty dead, to be real. For such a good day, it's pretty dead. But what are you gonna do, man? We got 5 minutes till the closing bell. 5 minutes until Apple makes its highest weekly close ever, I think. Yep. History in the making on Apple. Never before are traders going to settle up at this point. I mean, the last highest close we had on Apple was 230. Now you're going for it all. Wow. Incredible. It's not like that on all the Mag 7 though. Amazon, nope. But I do like that they're trying to close the week above this level of all levels. If 69K is the level of all levels on Bitcoin, then $188 and change is the level of all levels on Amazon. They're breaking it last week, and now they are trying to confirm it with a close this week. Very interesting weekly development on Amazon. Pay attention to this. Yeah, if they keep it above 188, man, you got a $200 target. But we will see. Meta again, weekly. 2 weeks now. That's follow through candle after last week's. That's like an evening star reversal to a degree. That's that evening star weekly catching follow through this week. Not great, man, for Meta. Again, these are weeklies. Google. Nothing impressive. You had a bearish engulfing candle last week. Technically. Yeah, cover the previous candle. I don't really like this one till the 150s, 151, because there's all these reasons with gap fills down there, and that's the key level that was never confirmed as support. They just broke it, gapped up. I don't like that. I think they would resolve it. So I'm not just excited about Google right now at all. 150, if we get favorable price action down there, I might even post a trade setup if they can defend it and hold it. And that would be a confirmation. It'll be all kinds of things, but we're just not even close. So, but soon maybe. We'll see. Here's your Microsoft. That it's just, it's not, you know, I'm not trying to scare people at all, you know, but we are witnessing a potential momentum shift on the weekly after a stupendous run. I mean, my God, what a run. And this pattern will never be confirmed as real until sellers somehow take out $388. That means it would have to lose so much value. Some really bad stuff will be happening to this market for Microsoft's potential head and shoulders to actually play out. I mean, they're on the upper end of this thing, and 420, they can't break it. It's 2 weeks now. They're confirming $420 as resistance 2 weeks now. So I don't really like that. That's not really favorable price action. I mean, if you want this thing to be completely invalidated, you want, like this week, we're closing above 420 and we're starting to go. We're going to rival that 442 level. They just haven't done that yet. And it's just like, what's going on, man? What? Don't really like that. I don't really feel great, you know, about seeing the structure, but I'm not really alarmed yet either, because I think if you're seeing 388 again for a third time after this lower high and this high side, yeah, we're screwed. Like, we're going to 350 probably, and it's a whole market correction probably, but not yet. Nvidia going for the highest weekly candle close in human history in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So it is your local on the 8s. We looked at Apple, Tesla. I mean, above 205, 209, you're fine. It is kind of gross, you know. There's a bearish divergence somehow on the weekly. Oh my God. But yeah, again, like until you're breaking 205, 200, it's not dead yet. I mean, a type 2 would be like just gut wrenching. Oh my God, we're at 142 for a type 2 return of this M shape. But again, like if you're above 205, 209, you're safe. That's in the line in the sand though. I don't know if you really want to own Tesla long term if the price of Tesla is sustaining below $200 I think that's where there's a lot of downside potential. So again, it's like we don't know where the asset's going next, but we certainly know if the asset breaks certain levels that we now have arguments to not own the asset, or if they break certain levels to the upside and they back test them, that we have an argument to own the asset. So I would just be very cautious, and let's just pay attention to this 205, 209 level and see what happens. And there it is, chat. All-time highs in the Dow Jones, all-time highs in the S&P 500, all-time highs on Apple on the weekly, all-time highs on Nvidia on the weekly. Just a crazy, crazy week, man. And Bitcoin, there's your 4-hour close. Not your highest 4-hour close since July 29th. It was an indecision candle. Fine, it's the weekend. Let's do it, man. Let's get nuts. Let's go crazy. Let's have an insane weekend. Let's just like, okay, people were on the fence. I don't know, Bitcoin's at 69K. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not going to buy now because, you know, I could have bought at 60 and I just said, nah, I'm good. And now I'm not going to buy 69K. And it's like the weekend's here. And all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, we're at 75K. And it's like those people that didn't buy at 60K. And all of a sudden in a week, Bitcoin's at 75K. And it's like, exactly. That's how you get wrecked in crypto. Like you don't pay attention when you should be paying attention. You don't construct trading plans when you should be constructing them, or you could. Like just, and the altcoins were screaming impending upside. It'd be great, man. So that's your Mag 7 on the weekly, okay? We can go back. Oh, Bitcoin, the weekly, man. It's beautiful. It really freaking is. So it's like, we're doing this. Let's just go. Let's just make them pay. Make them pay, chat. The sideliners, the no coiners, the people that didn't care, and now they care. Now they care. But it's the weekend. Well, they could buy spot, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we made it, dude. I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. S did close at Hive Day. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat, man. Lars, it's not mine, man. I am a mere conduit from the geniuses that put their life's work and research into the field and studying of technical analysis to you, right? I go from the legends, the geniuses, to me, 13 years, going on 14 years of learning it and learning how to articulate it to you. That's all it is. So I'm playing telephone from them to me to you. I'm doing all I can, the best I can to articulate it to you. Yeah, and so don't call it my TA, man. It is just TA. There's no ownership. Now I have taken like a bunch of different people's studies and framework, and we've all brought it in-house, but I'm just doing what I wish someone did for me when I started on my journey 13 going on 14 years ago. That's all I'm doing, man. There are no peons here, man. If you're in here, dude, you are above average for sure. Normal people don't really watch this stream, dude. Normal people are watching Taylor Swift and eating, you know, processed sugary foods from the supermarket, or obese and fat and, you know, like don't care about their body, their health. Don't want to become financially independent. They're okay being a wage slave forever. This is your way out, man. This was my way out of the college to career life. It was just, I got out and I'm like, hey man, we're just a few years removed from the global financial crisis. Last thing I want to do is let some guy manage my money for me, and then I work for 20, 30 years and it's gone because they did something really effed up. And there's no bailout for me. That was the last thing I was going to do. So thank you, 08, I guess, for making me be like, because you're seeing like all these interviews, these poor like 50, 60-year-old people that had their money in these banks and these funds, and they went to zero, and it's like they worked their whole life contributing to those 401ks, mutual funds, and they're gone. They just overnight, and it's like, I'm not doing that. That's not going to be me. So this is where I found, you know, the calling. Wayne Batson, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. So we've done it, man. We've got less than 4 hours till the daily close in crypto. 2 days, 4 hours till the weekly close in crypto. And I would think you would confirm a breakout of this structure. And with this almost confirming it, you know, the divergence, or not divergence, the just the histogram going positive. And just the RSI down here getting real close to 60 again. We're currently at the highest RSI reading since late July. Once they break 60, man, just remember, bullish control zone. And probably, I don't know if we'll be in, if we're breaking 60, we're probably at 70k plus. Sol on the weekly. I haven't looked at Sol on the weekly because the daily looked too good. I mean, again, it's just all about levels here. They've tested, they've tried, sellers tried so many times and they just keep failing. You haven't seen positive momentum since April 15th here, and it looks like maybe it's all resetting. You'll finally be seeing some. You just need higher price on Bitcoin. How about old storage on the weekly? Well, you had your chance, man. You had your chance, and you have only yourself to blame for not taking advantage of that chance. It's your fault. Yours. Look in the mirror, dude. Yeah, I didn't buy storage because I was scared. You were scared of a year-large M-shape completing at the most strategic level you could have ever asked for on any asset at this area. And then the daily started giving us the classic accumulation structure. Who are you, dude? Like, what? What? You were scared? You'll never make money, man. Like, if you just ignore all these year-large structures, you'll have to wait another 3 years for something to develop like this. Yeah, because you got to go through a boom and bust of the cycle. Then you got to go through the bottoming process, and then you got to go to the lows, the lower lows, the fake outs, the shakeouts, the violation. Oh, they recaptured. They got to paint the M shape. Good luck, dude. Years. It'll take years to ever see anything like this again on storage. Yep. Never too late to start, Marty. Thank you, man. I mean, we have a crazy age group in here. I mean, between people who are younger than 18 that watch this stream. Just remember, like, one of our, like, there's a guy who was 16 who watched this stream when he started watching me, and now he's one of the youngest
and going for the road.
Brokers on Wall Street.
Merlust Q coin.
What's up, G-Dog? Merle. Yeah, I saw you posted. I wasn't really I don't think I was too excited about it. Let's go to it, I guess. Merle Haggard coin on any exchange, on KuCoin. Merlin chain. Weekly is not really like great. We're gonna do it engulfing candle. Nice. Merlin. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, it's just the range. And look, what I like is, like, see this low? There's so much demand they can't even test it again. What? Yeah. Too much demand now, man. So look at that as like the key level. They violated it. They recaptured it. They reconfirmed it. Not once, but twice. And so that was it, right? And now, more than before, Little M shape here, 88 low to high, 886. Now it's going. And yeah, there you go. Then you got the, what is this? Rising 3 methods will be confirmed in 3 hours, 50 minutes. So bullish continuation pattern. So Merlin target from here, 33.68 cents. Easy, right? Swing low, swing high, reversal area. That's it. That's your target. If they break that, which the context is good for them maybe breaking it if they see it again. Because this is almost like if you talk about a rectangle, G-Dog, if this is a rectangle, well, they just recently tested the top of the rectangle. So that right there is a failure to see the bottom. We call that what? The partial decline. So if we see 33.6 cents again off this, we got a 70% chance of breakout. So what would the target be if they ever did break it? Dude, I mean, maybe like 55 cents. It's candle close right there. But pretty much the major one looking like 62 cents. So very pretty. Yeah. Merlin Connect. Merle. But, you know, kind of are gone though, right? The closer you are to 21 cents, 20 cents, the most optimum the trade setup or the trading plan would be that you would construct, right? You would want it to be at 20, 21 cents so you could set up protective and strategic stops, but you can't now. It's like, ugh. The comments still, it's little, you can only see it through a telescope now. I don't even know if you can see it with the naked eye anymore, you know. Trendline break, meh. We don't need it, man. We don't need a trend line here. Oh wait, you talking about anchoring 1 and 2? Is that, nah, dude, that's just, don't worry about it, man. Don't get cute. No need to overcomplicate things. We've already identified everything we need to on it. It's good, man. The levels, the price action correlation to those levels, failure in September 8th and October 10th to see that level again.
What's up,
strong.
fair weather friends?
Sign of stream.
Paying attention to Mitch yet? Been here for years. Your time here pays. Can you please look at CRO? Interesting chart.
What's up, Natch? Thank you so much for the 20 super chat. Crow wasn't really, I mean, when I scan through these coins, I think I see Crow. Maybe that was KCS. I can't remember if I look at Crow anymore. Crow even on my list? It's not. So we'll look at it. It probably looks maybe okay then. Because I keep thinking about KuCoin. The KCS doesn't really, it's just a crap chart. Meh, this isn't great, man. It's been a while since I've been here. Last time I guess I was here was when a descending triangle freaking broke down, bearish back test, and then collapsed. So nice. This one kind of looks like not great. I don't like it below 8.7 to 10 cents. There's a lot of downside potential below there. Like what I would want, like I mean, there are just other assets that I would buy over this immediately out the gate. I just don't think this is as good for strategizing. I get it. There's a local level. They're holding it 7.5 cents. You can take a shot. But the major level from history is undeniably 8.7 to 10 cents. Or 8.7, yeah, just 8.7 to 9 cents. That's the gray zone. So if they do this and they do this, then we should talk about buying crypto.com, but not until they recapture that level. I don't like that. I don't like, why are we bearishly back testing the level that was once support resistance as early as August and then late September? Like, why? No. We need this and then the back test, and then maybe a confirmation of the back test after. That would make me get more bullish on this, but this is just, nah, dude, I wouldn't. No, I'm good. The exchanges don't look great. I mean, talking about KuCoin and crypto.com, they don't speak to me like some of these altcoins speak to me, like GRT and VeChain and Storage, Avalanche even. Look at this, dude. Like, you kidding me, man? Look at this structure. I mean, it could fail. Like, yeah, I get it. It could be like the lowest high of the downtrend for sure. In the end of Bitcoin rugs, it could be really bad. But yeah, maybe it's not the best example. Because, yeah, there's still controversy, adversity, $30. Yeah, not great. Something like BAT, basic attention token. I mean, look at your
Does Pendle speak to you again yet?
Testing it third time now. What's up, Natch? Thanks for the 40 in less than 5 minutes. Thank you. We'll look at it right after this. So I'm just going down, you know, so can't tell me, okay, they reversed it here. Look, they did it again. They reversed it here, reversed it here, reversed it here. All the way since back 2017. It's been a major reversal point. So historical trend. You're just going, hey man, really positive price action correlation in the third valley. It's really the arrow, but it's like this. It's like that. It's like, oh, okay, 3 rising valleys at the strategic level, easy to manage risk if it fails, and you have max upside if it succeeds. So yeah, I like that better than Crow. But we'll go to Pendle. I don't even remember what Pendle. I haven't been to it in a while. Pendlebot. Oh yeah, dude. Remember that was beautiful. Look how it ended, dude. Oh, you can't even. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So the downtrend has probably concluded with. It could be 1, 2, 3 here. Third hidden bullish divergence at third valley. It could be. It's not really like deep enough. You normally want it to be like Doge or Avalanche. I mean, you could make an argument it's like the others. Okay, the candle close. Oops. This should have been deeper, I think. It'd have been better maybe, but like you try to be like that. Harder to say. I don't like when it's so extended out. I like it when it's a lot more tight, a lot more symmetrical. The swing lows are proportionate to each other with Fibonacci. Third valley doesn't really do it. But either way, it's up 6% almost and up against that 200. And if they break the 200 moving average, I think you got a 572 target. 572 is just I don't even know. It's really that big of a deal of a level, but 729, they could just continue this uptrend. Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. Hard to manage risk, I guess. I mean, maybe a stop loss below 338, but dude, you've lost so much value at that point. It's kind of tough, but it's just kind of maybe showing similar stuff to all these other ones. We'll see. It's not, I mean, juicy. It's okay. $4.44 and 4 tenths of cents. Like, I like that. The repeating fours. It's okay. And we looked at a lot today. Really, we have. Y'all got anything else, man? Anything else for me, man? I do want y'all to see something real quick. And I know it's 3-time levered ETF, but this is one of my Wall Street friends turned me onto this, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. This is a trade setup I posted because it's just you got it, man. Like, you've got the stuff that you need to be able to construct a plan because you're at the reasonable levels. And now you have, like, since I posted it, I think you have another piece of data that is strong. Another piece of data that implies way higher prices soon. So they tested the inflection zone from history, and now they rallied it and they valued it. And then what'd you get? Could someone tell me, really, what is this? What is the arrow pointing to, chat? What Japanese candlestick pattern is that? Let's see if y'all got it. Y'all still got it. It's kind of a trick question, but not really at all. $68,656 on Bitcoin on the new 4-hour candle. Just tested 69K for 1 second before supply came in and knocked this thing back down a few $100s. Okay, we had like 3 answers. Congrats, chat. You're terrible at engagement. It's just the way it is, okay? Yeah, it's a Dragonfly Doji. Look, a hammer right here for a bottom, a Dragonfly Doji for a bottom. This is kind of another hammer. And yeah, it's flat past couple days. But you know, like on Wednesday, it was the highest daily candle close confirmed since like August. So now you got a 1 valley, 2nd valley, 3rd valley on Rettel, which is the 3-time pools, real estate, right? No, it's just retail. It's not even real estate. It's just retail. But dude, this is just such a massive level, and you've just had this crazy momentum shift, this complex structure ongoing since 2022. You're just at these levels where you can strategize, and you have favorable price action correlation to those levels. It's pretty good. I mean, like, if you hold this, 1561 would be a long-term target, but I guess we'll see. Just was coming back to it. Yeah. Okay, I gotta look at mana because it's so chat. This is like I pinged all the patrons yesterday about this, not in terms of like trade setup, not in terms of like trying to say it's going up next, but in terms of if you are a trader and you spend your time scanning for assets with what we want, you go to mana and it's textbook. It's exactly what you're looking for on any market, on any day. This is it. You're looking for an old low, 2022, man, swing low reversal. Another reversal in October 2023. All this price action correlation, and then it starts becoming favorable price action correlation. Violation, recapturing, reconfirming, really reconfirming. Now bullish engulfing. So this is where you have maximum upside potential. You take on minimal losses if it fails. You're able to construct the best trading plan ever at levels like this on assets that are trading and correlating to inflection points like this. So again, it's for the sake of education that I'm here. This is what you want. Yeah, the answer was Dragonfly Doji, but whatever. Well, that's a big hat. Thank you so much, Big Hat, for the birthday wishes, man. I can't see myself. Okay, go down. Hey, man, here's my hat. This is the biggest hat I've ever worn in my entire life. Chat, screenshot. Ugh. Oh, my God. Okay, it's going to disappear. There it is. Yep. All right. Do we even have a no? I think we got the other requests. That's it, dude. There weren't many requests today, so it's all good. BCTV Boulder City, Nevada. What's up, dude? Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Breaking news. It's Boulder City, Nevada. What? Okay, chat. Due to your lack of effort, I must conclude the stream, right? Hype keeps me alive. Hype and chat involvement by typing is what continues streams when they've exceeded their normal stream time amount. So you failed the audit, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, you don't really need this stream to be live because we just covered like everything. So appreciate y'all coming out, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and just keep your eye on 69K, man, because if we break that, some crazy stuff is coming for altcoins, for Bitcoin miners. The weekly will resolve the way it looks like it's going to resolve with more positive histogram wicks. Yeah. So thanks for coming out. Hope you all had a great green week. Here's to another one. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.
I like this.
check this out.